Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Thursday, October 25th, 2018. Welcome to the show. I am looking forward to playing some games this weekend, and let me know if you are too. This week's game giveaway is for Hitman, the complete first season, and all you have to do to enter is leave a comment along with the hashtag KSPForever if you want to have a chance to win. Timestamps and reference links are all in the description below, and be sure to check them out because there's a free game after the main story. Today we begin with a professional Counter-Strike player, Nikhil, Forsaken Kumawat, getting banned from all esporting events for the next 5 years. During a LAN tournament in Shanghai, China, Forsaken had a referee request to see his machine and upon inspecting it, tried to cover his tracks by deleting the files right then and there with the judge in front of him. Here is a video of the ref moving Forsaken's hands away from the keyboard as he attempts to get rid of his aimbot. We even have a picture of the files uncleverly disguised as Word documents, but with the file extensions shown, these are obviously suspicious. And I'm not so much bothered by the fact that he cheated or the fact that he tried to delete those cheats in front of the ref, but his attitude afterward. He doesn't seem to regret cheating, but instead regrets getting caught, and blames his troubles on the game rather than his choices. Nothing good has ever happened to me since the day I started playing this game. Also saying, I was confident in my decisions, I was confident in my understanding of the game, etc., but was never confident in my aim. So to compensate that lack of confidence in my aim, I had to choose the wrong path. That last statement in particular is just disgusting and makes it seem as though he had no choice in the matter and is the victim. He even said he wasn't forced into it and there was no external pressure. It only came from his desire to want to win and be perfect. I got news for you, buddy. Being perfect means you don't use an aimbot. It was being considered for Forsaken to receive a lifetime ban because this is not his first offense. He received a VAC ban last year for the same thing, but because that was not related to an ESIC event, it was not counted against him. And I just want to be clear too, none of his teammates were found with any sort of suspicious software, and it's a shame that their credibility had to come into question because of someone they trusted. What do you think about this one? Should Forsaken receive a lifetime ban, or is 5 years enough? Please share your thoughts down below. Then we have a quick update to a story from yesterday, and it appears we have a leak of the first Fortnite Nerf gun, and it's the Scar. According to this Reddit thread, it will cost $50 US and is available on June 1st, but all of this is completely unconfirmed. Head on over to Steam right now because they are giving away Metro 2033 for the next few hours. Once you click play, it will be added to your library and you can play at your leisure. Release announcements start with a delay of Team Sonic Racing, originally planned to release in the winter of this year, now pushed back until May 2019. This one was requested by a viewer. Alan Wake is now back on Steam and GOG after having been removed when the licenses expired. It's back on because a new license has been acquired, including all of the original music, and it's on sale for a whopping 80% off, bringing the price down to $3 US or your regional equivalent. Next is the first-person puzzle game The Room 3, getting a PC release date of November 13th. Then, I covered this in yesterday's bonus show, but only as a rumor, but it appears to be true. Xbox Game Pass is going to be available for PC gamers, meaning for just $10 US a month or your regional equivalent, you can have access to over 200 games like Forza Horizon 4, Gears of War 4, Halo Wars 2, and State of Decay 2. Moving right along, Bethesda has released the PC requirements for Fallout 76. What's really nice to see is they've chosen all AMD Ryzen processors for Team Red, but what doesn't make sense to me is the graphics card recommendations. They call for a minimum of a GTX 780 and then a recommended of a GTX 970. These cards are relatively the same and perform within about 10% of each other on average from the benchmarks that I saw, so I'm really not sure about this decision. If you need help figuring out if you can run Fallout 76 or any other game, just please leave your PC specs in the comments below and I will personally help you out. In other Fallout 76 news, if you're on Xbox, then look forward to this weekend because more beta times are being added. The first one is Saturday, October 27th, starting at 5 PM Eastern and lasting 2 hours. The next is Sunday at noon and again lasting 2 hours. I'm really looking forward to playing Fallout 76 when it releases on November 14th. In update news, this one is huge to me and I hope it is to all other trainers out there because Pokemon Go will finally count steps while the game is running in the background. This will be amazing because currently the game not only doesn't count what you do unless the app is active, but if you put it in the background, there is a chance that the game will freeze, and it's been this way ever since I've started playing. They're calling this Adventure Sync, and it will not only prolong your battery life, but make it easier to hatch eggs and get candy, which is also beneficial for Niantic because it will put more of a need on in-game Stardust. The only way of getting Stardust quickly is to catch Pokemon, which encourages microtransactions. Niantic did not give an exact release date for when Adventure Sync would go live, only indicating it's a few weeks away, so thankfully, it's not months. And then finally today, we recently learned that Sony would be allowing name changes on their PlayStation Network, but now it may not be as good as it sounded at first. Sony is claiming, quote, "Not all games and applications for PS4, PS3, and PS Vita systems are guaranteed to support the online ID change, and this includes things like DLC, virtual currency, and save data." The icing on the cake is the stuff you do own may not even function properly, including offline features. This makes me question how they had the balls to put a price on this in the first place if you basically have to restart your PSN account all over. One last thing, and this isn't as bad as the rest, but your previous ID may still be viewable by other players and yourself in some games. But then, what's the point of changing it in the first place? Sony, if you're going to provide a service, then you have to make sure that you sell something that doesn't involve some sort of risk. And of course, you probably had the same thought that I did of reverting back to your old ID, because Sony will allow you to do that during the preview period. But they say that that may not fix all of the issues. Alright, I see this for what this really is. Sony, you can't fool me. I am declaring that Sony officially has the worst loot boxes, because they're charging $10 for a chance at all of your stuff not working. Again, Sony, this is embarrassing. If there were even a chance of anything not working, then why even offer this? It would be like offering a leaf raking service, but the leaf raker has their dog with them, and the dog shits all over your freshly raked lawn. You in fact did not make it better for the money you charged. Personally, I wouldn't even take the risk, and I especially wouldn't give Sony any money for this feature. It's a big day for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Button Pals, Take One Home With You, Count Logica, and Academy Classic. For PlayStation 4, Red Dead Redemption 2, My Hero One's Justice, Bendy and the Ink Machine, Castlevania Requiem, Symphony of the Night, and Rondo of Blood, and Chicken Range. For Xbox One, Red Dead Redemption 2, and My Hero One's Justice. For Nintendo Switch, My Hero One's Justice, Halloween Pinball, 911 Operator, 911 Operator Special Resources, and 911 Operator Every Life Matters. For PlayStation Vita, Chicken Range. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I used to be addicted to soap. But don't worry, I'm clean now. Alright, family-friendly jokes. Click up here to watch today's bonus episode, which is me talking about the right to repair. Click down here to watch yesterday's episode, which is about Valve starting to accept Australian currency in its native form. Both of those links are in the description down below, and click over here to subscribe to my wonderful, wonderful channel. Thank you. See you tomorrow for Friday. Bye-bye.